Welcome to the very first bonus episode of Hauntings, Homicide Hearsay. Today we are talking about our trip to which city, USA? Salem, Massachusetts. Welcome to another episode of Hauntings, Homicide, and Hearsay. I'm your host, Steve.
And don't look at me, it's Ashley.
No, they're not looking at you. Don't worry.
Good.
So on today's first ever bonus episode of Hauntings, Homicide, and Hearsay, we're talking about our trip to Salem, Massachusetts. And I will definitely tell you. Yeah. Wow.
Are there people?
Almost 100.
What?
So we are also live on TikTok right now as we record. So this is a live recording of our podcast. You guys in the TikTok, please feel free to ask us questions. So I'm just going to jump right into this because this might be like a little bit longer. Almost 200 people are in this thing now.
What?
Yeah. So, talking about Salem, Massachusetts, first thing that blew my mind about Salem
was the parking. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, we will get into that.
I know. I still get the updates.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, me too. So, I don't know. Coming from Michigan, Salem is not what I expected at all.
I want to know what you pictured in your brain.
In my brain, I pictured a small town.
Okay.
Tons of old houses with just tons of history behind them. And
you got that part right.
Not really, though.
Well, I mean, there's a lot, though.
That's true. But I expected more so, like, more original houses.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Which
yes.
There's only one house we found out on our trip. There's only one house that's original.
Yeah.
From the 1600s.
Yep.
So that was a really, really interesting thing to find out.
Do you know why most of them are painted black?
I don't.
Because, and actually I saw this in a TikTok from like someone giving a tour in Salem, Massachusetts. They actually are painted black. They were untreated wood, obviously.
Yes.
So they would have weathered and turned a really dark color like that anyway. So to kind of preserve it while preserving the wood of the house, like the integrity of it, I guess I should say. They painted them black because they pretty much would have turned that color anyway.
Okay. You know what? Now that you say that, I did know that.
I sent you that video, you turd.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Before our trip.
So, no, I pictured a more rural town. And I guess I shouldn't have. Like, going to the East Coast, there's not very many rural towns in the East Coast. No. So, hey guys, thank you for joining. We appreciate it. Ask us any questions you want. If you've never been to Salem, we'll try to answer them the best we can. But yeah, so it's a really busy city.
Yeah, and that was the beginning of October.
Yeah. So we went from the 4th to, what was it, the 10th?
Yeah.
11th, something like that. And it's a busy city. Nothing like Boston, obviously, but the traffic.
Boston gave me PTSD driving through there.
No,
not
it wasn't
understanding the streets. I was like,
it wasn't even driving through Boston that gave me PTSD. It was that
weird turn thing where you had to merge.
No, it was the parking garage
that we got lost in.
Yeah, well,
or the claustrophobia of it.
Yeah, it was the claustrophobia of it. So driving a full-size Silverado in a parking garage that has, wow, we're down to like 3 viewers now.
That's fine.
That's okay.
6'3" clearance.
Yeah, 6'3" clearance in a full-size Silverado. Like nothing out there is built for trucks, and nobody out there drives a truck.
I think I counted 3.
Yeah. It was about 3 or 4 maybe. Yeah. So that was awful. But it's not all bad. We had a really, really good time.
Oh God, yeah.
Even having 2 small children.
If we ever went back, I love our kids so much, but I would go just us so we could because one thing I was disappointed, all their ghost tours are adults only.
Yep.
Yes. So
we didn't get to go on any ghost tours, unfortunately.
Which was a bummer.
Yeah. But we did a lot of historical stuff, and I was actually pretty impressed because the kids really enjoyed it.
Sophia still will not shut the fuck up about the House of Seven Gables.
House of the Seven Gables.
I haven't thrown that pamphlet away because she's obsessed with it.
Really?
Yeah. She remembers
was pretty cool.
all the stuff from it.
Does she really?
When she looks at the pictures, I mean, she might not know dates and names and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But she can remember key things that the guide told us about, like the dining room and, oh, it was painted this because this kind of thing. Huh. I'm like, you were listening?
Apparently she was listening more than we thought. So, going back to what I was saying, it is such a busy town, and I guess I'm just going to say it, even though we've only been there once. Pro tip, if you want any sort of parking, you have to get there very, 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 very early.
Yeah.
We got there most days around 8:30 in the morning, and nothing really opens until about 10, 11 o'clock. So you need to get there early. Another pro tip, download the app. There's an app. There's the Salem, Massachusetts app.
That was a good one.
They will actually keep you updated and informed
throughout the day.
Throughout the entire day. Let you know what attractions are sold out. They will also let you know what parking lots are full, what parking garages are full. As you're driving on the freeway to Salem, there will be a website that pops up on the side of the road, parksalem.com. Don't listen to it. I hate to say that because they're going to give you 3 parking lots, and they're all public parking, for the university, because there's a university.
Oh, okay.
And they're all at least a mile away from any of the downtown.
Made that mistake on the first day.
We did make that mistake on the first day.
Stroller.
Yeah. But then we discovered the app, and there's a parking meter app, and there are certain parking lots that are marked to show you which ones go with that app, and you can extend your time all the way up to 6 p.m. And after 6 p.m., you won't get ticketed for parking there without the meter running, essentially. So that's a pro tip for you. A lot of stuff to see and do.
Also, buy tickets early. Plan out an itinerary. I know that sounds so fucking dorky. Plan out an itinerary of what you want to see and buy tickets early.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, which museum, you're going to be standing in line forever.
Yeah. I feel like we got really lucky just because we did go fairly early in the season.
Well, even that one guy said, he's like, just wait. Just wait.
Yeah.
It gets crazier.
Yeah. So we went pretty early in the season, and so we actually booked everything we wanted to do for basically one whole day, and had a set schedule, but we ended up booking it the day before, but they still had tickets available and everything. So there wasn't any issue there. Why are you? Oh, okay. I was like, why are you pulling your shirt up? Are you flashing me right now?
Boobs, Ozzy. No. Boo. Bzz. Sorry. Please don't hurt me. Please, I shouldn't say hurt me. Please don't divorce me.
Anybody on TikTok know a good divorce lawyer?
Sorry, Figer only does whatchamacallit.
Medical malpractice.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the parking situation there. Now, going into Salem. So there's a lot of stuff to do. There's the Witch Museum. There's the Peabody Essex Museum.
Which I wish we hadn't rushed.
We ran out of time. Yeah. We really didn't plan that day perfectly. It's because we didn't have a lot of time in the museum.
Well, and I didn't realize how big the museum was because you're looking at it from the outside. And my brain thinks, oh, if it's big and it's going to look like the DIA.
Yeah.
Because that's a huge ass building. But like the way it's tucked in, it doesn't look like it's as big as it is.
No.
And also you said it wrong. It's Peabody.
No, that's my stupid GPS calling it Peabody.
No, the girl called it Peabody.
Oh, did she really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And that's when I did
right.
a double take. I was like, the fucking what now?
If you do go early enough in the season, like the first week of October, there will be a kickoff parade, which is like 2.5 hours long. We didn't end up staying for the whole thing because the kids were passing out like in our arms. So we ended up leaving a little early from that. But
it was a good parade.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was
their band is better than ours.
Their band is pretty good. Yeah. God, what else is there? If you have kids, take the kids to go see The Good Witch of Salem.
Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah, it's adorable. That's
also tickets.
You do have to buy tickets. It's $35 a ticket. At least it was this year. It
was worth it.
And it was really adorable.
Spent so much money in that store.
Yeah, I know.
It's okay.
They can do a story time with the Good Witch. She'll read a book that she wrote. And then they get to make like a potion and like all this stuff. They're reading the book,
which is kind of really immersive and cool.
Yeah, it's along with the book, and it was really cool. The kids really enjoyed it. That's kind of like, I don't want to say off the beaten path, but it is off.
It's off of Essex.
The main.
Off of take Essex all the way down and you hang a right.
Yeah, I don't remember what street that. Front Street.
Yes.
Yep.
There you go.
So Front Street in Essex, that's where the Good Witch is. It's actually right
across from the witch house.
Right across from the witch house. That's what I was just going to say. So, but that's another thing. There's the witch house.
We didn't get tickets to that. I wish we would have, but we didn't.
No. There is also the Hocus Pocus house. We did go and see
Mansion.
The Ropes Mansion. Thank you.
And there is gardens behind it, which I did not realize it had until we literally walked up to it. And I was like, well, fuck me, let's go.
Yeah, it's got a huge garden in the backyard that you can walk through and like a goldfish pond, well,
yeah.
Yeah.
But I was also going to say the book thing in the arbor as you go through. Leave a book, take a book.
Yeah.
And it's really cute.
Yeah. What else was there?
You can do a self-guided. They have flyer or like signs up for it. You can do a self-guided walking tour of all the locations for Hocus Pocus. So you do not have to pay tickets for that.
Nope. Actually, a lot of what you can do there is self-guided. I mean, you can pay for a guided tour if you want.
Which I would like, only because you're going to get a lot more information.
Yep. You're going to get a ton more information. But you can do it self-guided, and they have an app, and it'll tell you where to go and everything like that. There's so much, and we were there for a week, and it didn't
flew by.
Yeah, it didn't feel like we did much. We spent a ton of money at the shops, though. They have
really good shopping, though.
They do. They have really, really cool shopping. So, like, Essex Street is the main drag that you want to be on. And it's like half road, like for cars. And then they have a pedestrian walk.
And a mall.
In a mall. And there's just tons of different stores to visit. There's, oh my God.
Kakawa.
Well, hold on. That was Ashley's favorite, apparently, was Kakawa.
It was coffee and chocolate. Yeah. And it was Aztec, like Mexican chocolate. What was it? Amazing.
Kakawa Chocolate House.
Yes.
Yeah. They did have really good coffee, but there's a million and one.
That was the best coffee I found the entirety of the East Coast.
Well, yeah, because the other options
Dunkin'
were
Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts, yeah.
It was like piss water. That was the Busch Light of coffee.
Yeah, it wasn't great, but it was really the only option. Let's see, a million and one metaphysical stores.